Hi. This Where to find information about your ePortfolio submission. I did this in April of 2015 using screenshots from my own submission as a renewal candidate. So your screenshots may change over the years. The first thing that you need in order to access the ePortfolio system is you need a voucher code. And you don't get that until you have paid your fees, which are due by January 31st, 2016. Um, Now, do you see it says profile of professional growth? That's all pertaining to me as a renewal candidate. So you can ignore that. But the email and everything that you get after you have paid your fees would apply to you. Okay, so you can access the ePortfolio system, register, and then follow the instructions to create an account. This is a different account than the one that you have as a candidate. And a lot of people don't understand that. So it's two different accounts that you're setting up, one for submitting it electronically, and then one as your actual candidate. So this is the ePortfolio site, and I am going to, let's see here, maybe I'm not. So first time candidate, this is what you guys would do, a renewal, that's what I did. And you click on this and it takes you to a sign in. Now, if you haven't signed in, you don't have an account, you click on create a new account now. Um, Also here, both of these places are you can connect and create your account. The tutorials are super helpful. They really helped me a lot. Um, the portfolio instructions, well, you already know about those. You've been using those. This guide to electronic submission, super helpful. And then your account, well, they just basically always want you to be checking for any changes mid year that National Board has made. So it's always a good idea to download your guide to electronic submission right before you're actually going to use it so that you have the most current one. Whoops. Okay. So here's the guide from last year. And really read through that carefully. It helped me so much. Now I wanted to show you that after you've created an account and you've logged in with your voucher code, which if you're submitting, you're not doing this for component 1, you're doing something else for that. But for component 2 and 3, let's say you're doing 2 and 3 this year, you're going to have two different voucher codes, one for component 2 and one for component 3. My voucher code was for my renewal submission. And you can see here that my renewal had all these different parts to it. Now, I don't know if yours will have, obviously yours will be different than what I had to submit. But I'll tell you something that happened to me that was really confusing. In my component 2, I had a choice of submitting student work or written work or a video. And so I didn't know what to do about the video recording. I didn't have one. Excuse me, I'm right down here. See, it says Part H. I didn't have a video recording. I just had learner samples. And so therefore, I didn't have a classroom layout form for the video recording. And so I read through all the things. I couldn't figure out what to do, and it wouldn't let me submit because I had not clicked this button. So what I learned was you click it and then you click submit. Even though I didn't add anything to it because I didn't have anything to add, that's what you have to do. And this little bar goes across and fills up when you have submitted every aspect of your component. When it's finally filled up, then this activates and you click this submit button. Okay, so here's some tips. You can upload drafts after you create your account and pay your fees. I used to think, I was thinking, well, I don't want to upload anything unless it's absolutely a final. But um, it's a good idea to just go ahead and upload, because if something happened and you didn't submit before the deadline, the drafts become your submission. So at least something is being turned in. And then when you revise it and you upload a more current draft, it just automatically takes the most current one that you've uploaded. Um, Remember that you have a lot of additional forms to upload. So check your Component 2 and Component 3 electronic submission at a glance. It's around, page 9 or 10 in your component instructions. The deadline is May 18th and 9:59. It's 11:59 Eastern Standard Time, or Central Time, excuse me. Really plan on uploading the documents at least a week before your deadline. What I found is I thought I was all done, and there were 2 or 3 forms that required a bit of time for me to submit that I did not realize I had to do it. If I had looked at the electronic submission at a glance, I would have seen these additional forms. So look at that. And just give yourself time. Don't do it at the last week. Give yourself at least a week. And Mac users need to use Safari. PC users can use Firefox or Explorer. And it's really important that you use Safari, because on Chrome, my my submission, it looked like it was going up, being submitted, and then when I went to review it, it wasn't there. The video wasn't there, and the documents weren't there. It was really scary. So once you upload, view it and make sure that it's actually there. This is that submission at a glance document I was telling you about. So this happens to be the Early Childhood Generalist Component 2. Your certificate Component 2 will be a little different. Okay, so that's it. But I want to show super important from the website. Okay, how to get there. So ePortfolio. This is on that for candidates. ePortfolio. This is here's the window. This is 2015 submission window. That's not going to be you. You're going to be 2016. But check this out. These are really helpful. How to digitize how to scan, tips for submitting them as PDFs, video format. This is really going to be helpful for those of you guys who are doing Component 3, and you have to compress your video. I had to learn all about how to do that. And so there's very clear guides on how to do that. And troubleshooting, it's really good. So check this out. I found all of these to be super helpful. Okay, good luck. Thanks.